before we get into this, guys, I need to tell you something, because this isn't just a reaction. Philosophy is a confession. And what Sadhguru is about to say, that's mine. He's going to talk about a pit, y'all, where all your energy sits dormant, asleep. Nothing happens until a seed expresses it. And y'all, that pit, I lived that pit. The first 35 years of my life, that was the pit. All that energy, and I'm telling you, addicts have energy, we just pointed at the wrong direction. All that energy is sitting there, dormant, twisted up, going nowhere. Just stuck, stagnant in the pit for 35 years. And the seed was the stroke that I had in 2015. A blood vessel burst in my brain. The right side of my skull was removed. I was on a breathing machine with respiratory failure and in a coma for a month. And then after that, a month of inpatient rehab. And while I was in inpatient rehab, my skull was still out, so I had to wear a helmet. Like I was riding a motorcycle through the halls or something. And when I came out of that coma, I couldn't even speak. When I tried, it was only a whisper. I had to relearn to use my diaphragm. Thank God for me doing music in my 20s, learning how to use my diaphragm when I rap. The talking thing, that was the thing that forced expression. I didn't ask for it. I didn't meditate my way into it, guys. Not because I was ready, because I had no choice. Now, let's see what Sadhguru has to say about it. Hey, what's happening, guys? Thanks for clicking on the link. WTJ Knowledge Drops back with another Sadhguru reaction for you guys. You love them. I love them. I'm going to keep doing it so y'all stop watching them. So, more on that in a second, though. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. If you are a returning knowledge nomad, as usual, we don't have the time for me to express my gratitude for your support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I mean it sincerely. If you're new, welcome. My name is Wesley Travis Johnson, and this is my channel, WTJ Knowledge Drops, where spirituality meets science. I try to bridge the gap between Eastern and Western cultures, and we just try to learn a little bit. I sprinkle in a little bit of hard-earned life lessons, and we just call it philosophy. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please consider subscribing. This is a real targeted niche. If you have any interest in all, I need you. Please subscribe. Also, hit the like button while you're at it. But like I said, this is a gentler way to awaken your inner power, Sadhguru on Kundalini, and that's basically what we're studying today is Kundalini. And it's on the Sadhguru fan page. Alright, I'm excited. Hope you guys are. I'll shut the fuck up. Let's get into it. Alright, from this point forward, if you back out, your device will explode. So please stay till the end so you can save your device. And you can hear my commentary on what I feel about the video we just watched. Let's get right into it. No more talk. Well, hold on. This is from a Sadhguru fan channel. Sadhguru, yeah. Thanks for letting me use it, bro. Let's collab. Alright.
Kundalini is not the name of a particular energy. I am speaking. This is also Kundalini. You are listening. That is also Kundalini. A dog is barking. That is…
I apologize that the audio is off. This is my last video like that. I am going to bypass my mixer and go straight from the computer, but I'm waiting on an attachment. And so, sorry about the audio being off.
Is also Kundalini. A tree is flowering. That is also Kundalini. So, the whole energy in the existence is referred to as Kundalini because this is the nature of the energy. It is always in a pit. Only if you put a potential possibility like a seed, it finds expression. So right now, you put the right kind of seed and allow it to find expression rather trying to dig it out. But those who are in a rush and those who are competent or those who are in the presence of the competent constantly, such people can dig it out, you know.
Alright, pause for the cause real quick from a quick message from our sponsor. Elevate your space with Maestro Bath. More on that in a second.
Introducing Maestro Bath's de Medici Ice Oval Crystal Vessel Sink Collection. Detailed, exquisite three-dimensional hand-placed crystal cuts. Long-lasting and highly durable crystal material, which is stronger than ceramic. Available in gold, rose gold, silver, platinum, and bronze.
Alright, this is Maestro Bath. Luxury bathroom design crafted like modern art. Their sinks are hand finished, Italian inspired, and built to turn a simple space into a statement piece. Every curve, every texture, every detail is designed to feel premium the moment you walk in. They lock in their products with a 2-year warranty, and if you use my link, you get free shipping. So, no matter where you're at. So, use my link, upgrade your space, elevate your space, redefine your ritual with Maestro Bath, and you will help support the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. The link is in the description.
There are certain systems of Tantra. There were certain types of people, particularly in Central Asia. These were certain groups of gypsies.
I still haven't gone down the Tantra route, and I'm very curious. Somebody drop a comment on a good video to watch. Thank you.
Nomadic people who, in their rituals, in a matter of 2.5 hours to 3 hours, they will plant an apple seed and make the tree grow and bear fruit. In India, there have been many situations like that. But I'm saying outside of India, these people…
Are they saying like the first time somebody planted a seed and grew whatever the seed they planted, they thought that was black magic by the gypsies? I can understand where they're coming from because it's very weird, just like everything else on this planet. But I don't know, sometimes he tells tall tales. I don't know if Sadhguru was saying they meet and plant a seed and make it grow fully right there and bear fruit right there. If that's the case, it's just an analogy. It's obviously not real.
People did that because these people had a certain process of Tantra where within a matter of few hours you plant, do certain rituals and make things happen, a plant actually grows up and bears a fruit. So there are other ways that if you create a certain type of energy, if you dig out a certain type of energy, what would happen in a certain span of life would happen very rapidly. Kundalini is a description of a certain practice. Now, getting your energy out of the pit, the latent energy which is in the pit, to get it out of it is Kundalini. Kundalini Yoga means to get the energy out of the pit and active. Massive amount of energy is in the pit.
Ooh.
It's still there. You also…
I had 35 years of negativity down in that pit. And boy, I tell you, the seed was an aneurysm rupture / stroke. And I don't recommend that you go down that route. I am lucky to be alive, honestly. Barely. I'm unemployable. I can't… whatever.
have it.
Help me.
But it is not yours yet. Till you dig it out, it is not yours yet. If you dare to open this, you must be ready for many things. So, we established a whole yogic system called Kundalini Yoga. Those who dare to directly open it. Because once you move in this direction, you should not be concerned about your life. Like she's doing asana, she's worried about her relationship. You shouldn't have such concerns in your life. You're doing your asana, you're worried about your money, you shouldn't have such concerns in your life. Because if this grabs you from inside, everything will evaporate, nothing matters. So, Kundalini Yoga is for those who have no interest in life around them. After they master it, maybe they can play with life. But when they are on it, They have no interest in anything around them. Their only interest is they want to go and explore the pit where the life is coming from. All this is happening, they want to know where it's coming from, all this physical manifestation. They want to dive into it and see. So one aspect of Kundalini Yoga is to go into the pit, or Kund is also…
We kind of went into the pit and we got DNA. I think that was the pit for other kind of life, or just life in general, what he's talking about.
So another reference to the womb. You're trying to go back to the womb. Going back to the womb means going back to the place where you were manufactured. Such a complex system is being put together in a woman's womb. So one of the things that most Kundalini yogis do is, if they don't find a cave, they will burrow a hole in the earth and go inside. Unfortunately, they had become like rats, not like yogis. They only burrowed themselves in without the necessary what needs to happen within them. I was teaching in Hyderabad way back. These were the first few programs.
That cave talk, that's what I want my future house to be. I want it chiseled out of a mountain. And I'm talking, what is that place called? I can't remember, Dubby, it's over there. There's a city that is carved out of rock. I forget the name of the peoples, so you can look it up yourself, but it's pretty impressive, and that's what I want to live in, something like that. Or even one of the big pyramids. I think they were used for houses. I want to live in that. Alright, shut up, Wes.
That I taught. One man came, completely wired out, no muscle, all wired. So he got so engrossed in Kundalini Yoga and he dug a hole. This man somehow got government permission to build one small room, burrow a hole and sit inside and do his yoga. But he is so full of himself, he is not willing to take instruction from anybody. He read books and started doing Kundalini Yoga. So when he came to me, he was quite a twisted out creature. So I start off, responsibility. I did not come here to learn civics, teach me yoga. I said, hey man, just listen.
Hey man,
I know what you've done to
chill,
yourself in the last 12–15 years. Either I will undo this, or just see you… as you sit here, I'll do something else to you now. Because you won't allow the class to progress. There are 100 people in the program. This guy rants out his own thing, his own yoga that he's read in his books. And then after the program, we did something to him, something for the first time, little sweetness he experienced in his life. Then he asked me to come to his sadhana room and bless him. I said, okay, and I went. And he's got a rat hole.
There it is. My future house, except not rat hole.
This could be a yogi's
mansion.
cave if it is done properly. If you don't do the right kind of things, it just becomes a suffocating hole, So I walked in, a stench. Stench is not in terms of smell, it's a stench of no life. This man is killing himself, literally, doing all the wrong things. So, he is doing all the physical things right, in the sense, he is sleeping on a mat, no pillow, he eats only one time a day and all those things that he read in the books that yogis are supposed to do. And I spent almost 5–6 hours that day with him and made him eat idli and upama and whatever was there. Broke his rigidity a little bit. So, yoga can become like that, Kundalini Yoga, because you're trying to dig. So you dig a coal mine, without the necessary preparation, you can die in just the dust of the coal, isn't it? So the same thing, if you dig into the Kund, you must be ready, equipped in every possible way. Otherwise you don't talk Kundalini, not necessary at all. I know it's so loosely talked about. Kundalini is not referring to a certain dimension of energy. Kundalini is referring to a certain form that our energy has taken, or a certain place our energy has settled into. It has settled into a pit and it's not coming out. And what is in a pit is of no use to you. So, bringing it to use, there are gentler ways of doing it. Hatha yoga that you're doing, if you open up your system, slowly, depending upon what your system is ready for, slowly it will move up. A higher level of energy you can easily experience. So now if you go to diffuse or to dig up something which is very powerful without necessary preparation, that's not a good thing. If you're too good at it, maybe without protection you can go and do it. Otherwise, it's always best that substantial protection is created before we attempt it. Or the best way is, you open up the system, slowly you will see a higher level of energy moving through you. Gradually, system becomes more and more vibrant. But if you want to touch the Kundalini, that which is in the Kund, preparation, or constant observation by somebody who knows what's happening, or a cared-for atmosphere, an atmosphere that is competent enough to handle it, somebody who is competent enough to handle this for you, or your own competence will come. It's too long to get your own competence. So going for Kundalini yoga straight is a foolhardy thing to do. Instead of trying to dig it and suck it out, you plant a seed, it grows up. If a tree has to push itself against gravity and grow that big, a phenomenal energy must be working, isn't it? Now, this pushing up, you can call it Kundalini. So Kundalini is that dimension. One should not meddle with it unless they're truly competent.
Now let's talk about one of the most powerful tools ever known for awakening spiritual energy: breath. Most people breathe only enough to survive, but yogis knew something deeper. Breath is the bridge between body and consciousness, and when used correctly…
Breath is the bridge between body and consciousness. There's the gold, guys. There is the gold.
It can begin activating the dormant force within. Practices like deep belly breathing, alternate nostril breathing, and certain forms of pranayama can start purifying the energetic pathways in the body. Because Kundalini doesn't just need energy, it needs clear channels. That's why breathwork is so powerful. It doesn't force the serpent to rise violently, it prepares the path. Even sitting for 10 to 15 minutes a day and breathing with awareness can start changing your inner energy. And many people notice it before they understand it. A buzzing in the spine, heat in the lower body, a strange stillness in the mind, a feeling that something is beginning to move. That's not your imagination. That may be the first whisper of awakening.
Yes, I agree. And the feeling of completing something should get you that feeling, especially if it's a big project. If it's a little project, still that feeling of completion, you should use it as Kundalini, I guess is what I'm saying. Oh shit, whoops.
Breath is the key, then meditation is the doorway.
Ouch.
Because Kundalini energy does not rise through mental noise. It rises through inner stillness. Most people think meditation is about relaxing. But spiritually, meditation is about becoming available to higher energy. When you sit in silence long enough, when your thoughts slow down, when your awareness stops chasing the outside world, something deeper begins to emerge. This is why many spontaneous Kundalini awakenings happen during deep meditation. Not because someone made it happen, but because they became still enough for the dormant force to respond. Meditation teaches the body to soften, the mind to surrender, and the soul to listen. And Kundalini responds not to force, but to readiness. So if you want to raise this energy, don't just seek intensity, seek silence. Because some of the most powerful awakenings begin in complete stillness. Another ancient method used to awaken Kundalini.
A lot goes on in silence. Think about that. A lot goes on during silence. Your brain just fills with shit. It's hard. It's probably the devil pushing against it, trying to get you to not get where you want to go.
Kundalini is sound because sound is vibration and Kundalini is energy. Certain mantras were never meant to be just words. They were designed to activate consciousness. When repeated with devotion, focus, and consistency, sacred sounds can begin shifting the frequency of your inner world. This is why spiritual traditions used chanting bija mantras and seed sounds for centuries. Not for performance, not for religion alone, but for awakening, because your body is constantly responding to vibration. The words you speak matter. The sounds you repeat matter.
Beautiful.
The frequencies you live in matter. And when sacred sound is practiced deeply,
be responsible for what energy you put out into the universe. Take responsibility, please. If you're putting out bad energy all the time, you're sending that to the collective. I've been there. If you're in that cycle, it's tough, and I wish you the best luck. Forgot my point. I'll remember in a second.
it can begin unlocking things inside you that logic never could. Some energies do not awaken through thinking. They awaken through resonance. So if you've been feeling the call, if something inside you has been stirring lately, if you feel like your old self is dying and a deeper self is trying to emerge, don't ignore it, but don't rush it either. Honor it, prepare for it, respect it, because Kundalini is not just energy, it is awakening itself through you. And when that serpent of consciousness finally rises, you do not become someone new. You become who you were always meant to be.
Oh my
The question
God.
is, are you truly ready to awaken what has been sleeping inside you all along?
The mechanics of the solar system naturally play a role.
Okay, so beautiful video, Kundalini. Beautiful, especially at the end there. My favorite quote is, "The breath is the bridge between body and consciousness." That's my favorite quote of it's beautiful. There's so much good shit in there. I'm gonna have to watch it again without you guys, because I'm always having to think of shit. And so I'm not 100% taking in all the info I watch. You gotta have full attention. Intelligence is only 50% memory and 50% awareness. If you're aware and can remember, you can be intelligent. And intelligence is only 50% awareness and 50% memory. Alright, if y'all made it this long, thank you very much. I really, 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 really appreciate it. You guys are the bomb. I hope you guys are learning to love the people that you don't like, so you can love yourself properly. That's the main thing here, guys. You gotta love other people so you can look in the mirror and love yourself. Let me just give a shout out to all my sponsors real quick. All the links are in the description, but we got Dubby Energy. My link gets 10% off. We got vidIQ, Opus Clips, ClickFunnels, Parentify, and Maestro Bath is our main sponsor. Y'all should check them out on my link. You get free shipping internationally, so you guys in India, you're more than welcome to order, and you'll be supporting the page. I also have a link to our merch, which will eventually be on our page in YouTube. I just hit the 3,000 hour mark, so I can hit the first level of monetization. So pretty soon y'all will be able to help the channel out right here on YouTube. Alright, I'm going to shut up. Go love the people that you don't like so you can love yourself properly, and I will see y'all in the next reaction.